Hey YouTube, it's Justin, aka Demonic Sweaters. Here are the drum vlog number 12. Anyway, if you've been watching these drum vlogs for a while, sorry, I just spit. If you've been watching these drum vlogs for a while, number 1 was when I moved into this tiny little drum room here that I'm at right now. And this is number 12. I'm actually moving out of this room and into another room like 3 doors down in the same building. So, but it is slightly larger than this one. As you can see, I'm like literally standing right against the door here, and I really have no room to even walk around in here at all. So it is just tiny. I mean, it was fine, but since the pandemic, some rooms became cheaper, and I figured it wouldn't cost me much more to get a slightly larger room. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna meet the guy here pretty shortly to get the keys for the new room. And I just need to pack up this stuff. And actually, it's a week early, which is nice. So that way I can get everything cleaned up and packed up in here and moved over to the new room before the new guy comes into this room. So anyway, that's what we're doing today. Oh yeah, check out my DistroKid link. That'll give you a discount. And yeah. All right, I got everything out of the room. And there are like crazy bad drummers here today. So now I'm going to show you the new room. Well, actually, I still have to get this other crap off the walls and stuff. I want to take my sound dampening stuff out of here and put it in the new room because of that out there. But let me show you. I'm going to set up everything else first before I start messing with that. So let me show you the other room. Okay, so here's the other room. Man, it is like an earthquake going on over there. Another drummer. Got some mad double bass action going on. But yeah, it's quite a bit larger, as you can see. I mean, it's kind of narrow, but at least, look, I'm walking. I'm walking around things. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to organize this yet. I'm thinking maybe the drum set kind of at an angle back there in the corner. And I have a couple amps that I brought. I brought my electronic drum amp and a guitar amp. So there should be plenty enough room over here on this side for those to set up. And even, I could probably even jam in here with a couple people. Definitely one person, possibly 3. It'd be a little cramped, but it's possible. Anyway, let me get to work. Okay, got the soundproofing put up. And the light, which adds some cool ambience to the room. And there's the drums back there. Yeah, the corner pretty much was the best way I could fit them. I could, if I set them all the way in the back, I could totally do that if I just used less cymbals, but I'm not going to do that. I could, but I'm not going to. And then, so I still have all this space over here. I need to clean up this mess. That's the backing from the double-sided tape. And then some cases there for the drums. And I guess I can hang my coat and stuff up here. Yeah, now I just need to grab the amps out of the car, and they'll both go on either side here. I may put some shelving up. There's totally some space to do that, but that's a lot of work. I don't know if I want to do that or not. But I could throw my drum cases up there. If I did have some shelves, that would clear out some more space too. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe if I stay here for a year, it might be worth doing. But then I'd have to get a ladder in here and all kinds of stuff. But even without doing that, there's still a lot more space than my old room. I mean, I couldn't even, like I said, I couldn't even stand in that other room with the drums in the same, while the drums were in there. It was just so tiny. This one is, it's about twice the size, I think, or maybe a little bit more than twice the size, so that's good. And it was nice that I already had that carpet up on the wall back there to help dampen some of the sound. And the floor was already carpeted, unlike my old room. So, yeah. And actually, the soundproofing did help with the drummer next door. It seems like it's a little quieter now. So at least a little bit less boomy. So that's good. Okay, let me go get the amps. All right, it's actually the next day. I'm here at the Lowe's parking lot. And actually, I did decide I'm going to put some shelving up there. So it's the next day in the morning. I'm going to head into Lowe's and see if I can find some shelves that look good. And then a little bit later on, I'm going to go back over to the studio and put them up. Snowing so hard. Again. We've had a lot of snow this year. I don't think they'll let me film, at least obviously film, while I'm in Lowe's. So I'm gonna shut this off. All right, I picked up the shelving, and thankfully, Toyota's genius design of the seats folding down in the trunk gives me enough room to fit this long ass shelf in my trunk. So yeah, looks like a pretty easy one to install, lightweight, and wasn't too expensive, so cool. Man, the snow is really coming down. Those are some huge snowflakes. So anyway, now it's time to go back. Time to go back to my house, eat some lunch, and then head back over to the studio. Hopefully the snow is like, you know, doesn't get too crazy to where I get stuck somewhere. All right, just unloading some stuff from the car. And what started out as a beautiful, fluffy white snow has now turned into a disgusting, slushy mess. The roads are an absolute mess right now. It took me like so long to get over here. But, all right, time to unload. Okay, I'm here, and here's the shelf, and now I just have to figure out how I want to put this up. I don't think it looks too hard. Actually, it looks like you can use a hammer and not even use screws. It has like these pop, like nail type things, so hopefully that'll make it pretty easy. I don't really have a ladder, but I have like this step stool thing right here, which I'm going to try to use that, and hopefully I don't fall off. But it should be all right. So I think I'm going to put it up on the right side. Let me flip the camera around. Maybe like up there, I think. Yeah, probably, because I think the really, really loud drummer is on this side, and he's got those really bassy bass drums, so that might make things like rattle off the shelf. So I'm gonna put it over here. All right, guys, there it is. Got the shelf up there. And yeah, it really, really helps clear up some space. I already pretty much filled it up, as you can see. And also I brought my disco light from home. Haven't had that set up in a while, so now I have the LED light strip plus the disco light. And that's pretty cool. I also brought my smoke machine, but I really don't think I should turn that on in here. I'd probably die, so I just have it up there. Just to get it out of the apartment, just to clear up some space. And then I also have this strobe light here. I don't know if the battery still works in it, but let's see. Yes, it does. So that's another thing I can have while I'm doing videos. So yeah, pretty cool. Now I need to set up all the mic. Oh, I already set the mics up, but the cables and hook all the triggers back up and everything. And then that's pretty much all. Oh, I do know one thing I'm going to do is now I can finally make a video about this electronic drum amp that I've had for like probably 8 months. I've barely used because I have nowhere to plug it in. So I'll do that. But I think I can hook Bluetooth up to that thing, so maybe I can listen to some music to it through, or some music through it too. Said that backwards. All right, guys, 2 days of this stuff, I'm pretty wiped out. So this was Drum Vlog episode number 12. The new studio move, 2 doors down from my old studio, or 3 doors down, 2 or 3, something like that. But yeah, it's great. I really love it. Very fortunate to be able to have something like this, and it's just really, really cool. Maybe I'll get somebody in here to jam at some point, because there is space for 1 other person comfortably. 2 people would be pushing it, but I'd love to find somebody who can do like, you know, multi-instrumentalist, kind of like me, electronics and stuff like that. It'd be a lot of fun. And I have a couple amps here, so ready to go. But until then, I'll keep making music myself, just like I'm going to show you right now. This is an old song of mine that I recorded in here just now to test out the room. Just, you know, new version of an old song. Well, it's the same backing tracks. It's just a new drum recording that I just did just now. And I'm going to show you guys that now. This song is called Castle, and it's off of my 2016 release called Tracker Adjust. So if you want to pick this up, there's links down below for my Bandcamp page, and you can also stream it on all the major streaming services. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe. Click that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload new content. And I'll see you guys really soon. Have a great day.